You all, I just got back from the Sasha Colby Stripped Tour here in Washington, D.C., and I want to talk about it because I got a lot to say and not much time because I actually do have a client reading to do in. I told my client 20 minutes so I could film this video, so hopefully it takes at least 20 minutes to say everything I have to say, or else my client might have to wait a little bit because, you guys, I've seen quite a few drag queens. Previous to Sasha Colby, the best drag concert I've been to, and I haven't been to a lot, but performance production, the previous best one I had been to was Jimbo. What I'm actually wearing is my Jimbo merch. I actually saw Jimbo for his drag circus tour earlier this month in March 2023. And one of the things I got was this jacket, and I absolutely love. This is like the ghost, the like baloney ghost, right here. I love this jacket so much. I wear it everywhere. I wore it tonight to the Sasha Colby concert because I know her and Jimbo are friends, or they get along. Because Jimbo actually mentioned her at the his tour. So I got tickets to see Sasha Colby because I love Sasha Colby. I'm a huge fan of her. I always say, I only have a couple favorite drag queens. Bob the drag queen, Jimbo the drag clown, Sasha Colby, Simone. I kind of like, but if Simone did a tour, I probably would go see Simone. Honestly, those are my like four main ones that I would really really like. I also do like Willow Pill too. I am seeing Willow Pill later this year as well. I actually do have something from Willow Pill as well. I have a beanie that I like wearing, so I'm like a big fan of drag queen merch as well in particular. So speaking of merch, let's just get this right off the bat. I love merch. I make my own merch as well. Check out my website. By the way, I did post pictures of the concert that I went tonight on my official YouTube page. So let me show you all the pictures really quickly. Let's go to my main YouTube page. So this is my main YouTube page, Lamarr Townsend Tarot. This one that I'm posting on right now is more so it's my second page for like more lifestyle, content stuff like this basically. But I posted an hour ago, as you can see. I literally just got back home maybe 20 minutes ago. It says, I saw the legendary Sasha Colby live tonight for the first time, and it was legitimately the best drag show I have ever been to. I love, love, love this woman. She is trans excellence. If you have not seen her live yet, go now. And then I added her at Sasha Colby, and I said shout out to the Howard Theater crew in Washington D.C. because she did her show at the Howard Theater for being amazing and upgrading my seats for free. Spirit was always looking out. So apparently, like when I first got there, like I had seats kind of in the back, but there was this really nice lady who gave me seats in the front for no apparent reason other than just she was really nice. So I was like, oh, that's amazing. So these are the pictures I got of Sasha. All right. Goddess. That is a goddess. I love, love, love that song. So these are the pictures I got of Sasha. Once again, I posted them on my main YouTube page if you guys want to see more. It was so fun, so good. This was probably one of my favorite parts. I actually didn't get a picture of my absolute favorite part. There's a part where before I even get into that, all right, so those are the pictures I took. If you want to go see more, you can also check out my Instagram. Um, you can see some of my merch back there, actually. So let's get into all the merch that I got. So I got a beanie. I wear my hair straight. I'm a straight natural. By the way, it was raining tonight. I'm so sick of the rain. It was raining when I went to go see Jimbo. It was raining today when I went to go see Sasha, but my hair stayed straight for the most part. I prefer to wear my hair straight. I am a straight natural, meaning that I wear my hair straight, but it is natural, meaning I don't have a perm or anything like that in my hair. So if my hair gets wet, it'll puff up into an afro, and I did not want that to happen today. So I'm a big fan of like hats because it does rain a lot here in Virginia. But if I can get like a merch hat or like a hat that like has a certain design on it, like I have so many hats. I have a willow pill. Let me show you the willow pill hat that I have over here. So I like Willow Pill, so I got one of her beanies, and I love this beanie. It's so I was wearing this earlier today. It fits my head perfectly, my head shape. It's the best when my hair is straight and it's raining, and I don't want my hair to get wet. So I have this Willow Pill beanie. Sasha doesn't sell beanies. She sells these like I said, Sasha didn't have any beanies from what I saw, so I got this bucket hat, but it fits my head perfectly. I actually love a bucket hat because once again, I love a hat to protect my hair from the rain. So as my hair gets longer, a bucket hat is good because it'll protect my hair in the back here because of the brim there. So I don't want my headband to fall off. Um, Although it is getting a bit hot, so I probably will take it off soon. But yeah, this is my vibe right now, so I don't want to mess up my vibe or my style. But I got a bucket hat, so I will be adding this to my hat collection. I'm very excited. Um, I didn't know if this was printed on or if this was stitched on. I still kind of can't tell. It kind of looks like it's stitched on, actually. Um, that's another thing I pay attention to is like the quality of merch. Anyways, so I got a pen, a Sasha Colby pen, which I thought was really, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but I was like, I love Sasha so much. I just, anything Sasha, I want it. Give me the pens. I didn't get stickers actually, which I should have got because I sell stickers of my own. And then I got this cool Sasha Colby keychain that I'll probably put on my Fendi wallet, wherever my wallet is, wherever it is, child. So that'll be cool to add to that. And then I got my Sasha Colby shirt. So I like my shirts to be big, my merch shirts, because I don't know, I'm someone that I lose weight, I gain weight, you know, and I like my clothes to sometimes be snug, but then again, as you wash things, it's like it shrinks over time, especially cotton. I do believe this is cotton, so I got this in a 2XL. I generally am like a large or an extra large, but in terms of merch, if you're gonna pay for merch, you want to get something that you know is gonna last. So I got the strip tour shirt, which I thought was really really cute, and then there's the dates on the back. And then I guess this is her classic merch because I always see people wearing this shirt. But when I saw it, I was like, I need this. So I got this. She looks so beautiful here, doesn't she? Love this. So I got this Sasha Colby shirt. So that's all the merch that I got. Now let's talk about the show. So the show started around like 8 p.m. I made sure I got there early. Parking in Washington, D.C. can be horrendous, but luckily I found parking. I got that situated. I got to the show early. It was actually kind of a little small, intimate venue, which at first I was like, I wonder how this is gonna work because it was a little bit small. The Howard Theater it's a small, intimate venue, But once people started filling in the theater, I was like, oh, okay, now it's starting to get full. You really start to see the experience start to come together, right? So Sasha went on around 8:30. She didn't have an opener, and the show started. The wonderful thing I liked about Sasha's tour is that the tour was basically her telling a story, and it was basically her telling a story about her life. And once again, I don't want to. And let me show you. By the way, I'm going to talk about Jimbo here. Um, I love that because I did see Jimbo live as well. Let me show you all the pictures of when I went to go see Jimbo. I posted that a couple weeks ago too. By the way, that's my merch right there. I designed this myself. I also designed my own logo here, so I am a graphic designer. But this is when I went to go see Jimbo. So Jimbo, like we're gonna talk about production here in a second, but this is when I went to go see Jimbo 2 weeks ago. All right, and this is his stage. Jimbo's tour was amazing, just as amazing as Sasha's. I will have to say though that Sasha has him beat in terms of just over like her show was amazing, but The thing I liked about both Sasha and Jimbo's tours is that they both told a story. Jimbo's tour, his whole thing was, and I love this because Jimbo's such a character. The whole thing was that baloney had been stolen, the baloney ghost, and the whole basically show was him going through different characters, such as Joan Rivers, the stick finger person, Shirley Temple at one point. We're going through all these characters, but like there's a common thread and theme of who stole the baloney. But of course, by the end of the show, he has this like assistant named Jeepers, who, by the way, I love the Jeepers. I need Jimbo. I need some merch with Jeepers on it, please. Like Jeepers was like, I loved him. Like I live for him. I want to see more of Jeepers. Um, but by the end of the show, like we find out who stole the baloney. I'm not gonna spoil it for you if you're gonna go see Jimbo, but in the end, we find out who stole the baloney, and it's like all's out well that ends well. Well, Sasha Colby also tells this story in her strip tour, but it's a story about her life. So we start the show basically, at the beginning of Sasha's life. I'm assuming this was, she's transgender, so she's a transgender woman, transgender from male to female, meaning she was born male, and she's transitioned to a female goddess child. Godd. What is it? Goddess. That is a goddess. Yes. So she's a goddess, and she starts the show with her once again basically kind of like storytelling her life, the beginning of her life. We start by listening to some like 80s music. She's lip syncing, by the way. She's lip syncing the whole show, and you would think like a whole show with lip syncing, like how is that gonna work? Trust me, it's entertaining the whole time. It's riveting. So we start the show. She's lip syncing to 80s music. She's like kind of in the phase of like finding herself. She's putting on makeup, but she's like, once again, she's kind of dressed as a boy, but she's kind of playing like with like makeup and lipstick behind the scenes. And then, so we kind of get into like the beginnings of her life, based, her storytelling here. And then, child, this is my favorite part of the show. So we get through that part. Um, and oh, she does a whole Madonna thing too, like dressed as a boy. And then she strips down. She like takes that off, and then she like I guess accepts her like transness, like an LGBTQ identity. And then we get into my favorite part of the show, child. Oh my! I wish I had gotten pictures of this part, but I was so mesmerized that I was like, I don't want to take my eyes off her right now. When she does this Britney Spears number, this Britney Spears segment, she first of all, she was giving art rave, art pop down. Like I don't know if she's a Gaga fan, but for anyone who has like who went to the art rave, or who was a fan of Lady Gaga during her art pop era, I went to the art pop concert, and I will say that the art pop concert, the art rave Lady Gaga concert, is the number one best concert I have ever been to in my life. And I've seen Beyonce, I've seen The Weeknd, I've seen Madonna, I've seen like so many artists live. Lady Gaga was the best concert I've ever been to in my life, still hands down 11 years later. So, but there's a part at towards the end of Gaga's Art Rave concert. By the way, this was like in 2013 during the Art Rave concert, where she literally strips on stage. It's towards the end. I think she's like doing like swine or something like that. She strips on stage, but she's like facing away from the audience, and we see her clothes being taken off, her wig being taken off. This is Gaga, and basically it's like a new wig. Her new outfit wardrobe is being put on for the next song right in front of us. Well, Sasha Colby does this same exact thing at some point during her show. I think it's like where she was like performing Madonna or something like that. No, it was when she transitioned. It was when she did the Madonna thing, and then she transitioned into the Britney. She did the whole Lady Gaga like art pop, like like basically changing in front of us. But it made sense because it went with the stripped theme. She was stripping basically in front of us, but putting on a new character to tell her story. Loved it. So she gets into Britney Spears' character, and child, 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 this is when I knew. I was like, oh child, I'm in for a treat. When I tell you this woman, this womana slayed Britney Spears like I have never seen Britney Spears slayed before. There were moments, and she had the Britney wig on and everything. Like she was even like talking like for about 10 minutes before she started getting into the Britney like character. And she was like basically like making fun of the wig, like like yep, this is a Britney wig. It looks like a blowout. It's giving 2000s, like Y2K. Like she was kind of like cracking on the wig, and it was like kind of looks disarming and funny. But as soon as that music started, mm, 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 what is it? Mm, the what does Britney say in the "I'm a Slave for You" MTV mix? What does she say? Does it make you want to dance or what? When Britney has those little moments. When you as soon as you hear it though, it's like Britney's coming on. It's about to be some. It's about to be on a popping child. There were moments, literally, with the wig she had on, the whole like slave for you outfit and everything. There were moments where it literally felt like I was watching Britney Spears perform. Like the movements, like the pop locking, like it was amazing. It was legitimately amazing. So she goes from Britney Spears to like, oh my god, what happened after the Britney segment? She goes from Britney. I think she went into like this kind of poem section. At one point she also literally took off all her makeup and then went off stage for like a 20-minute intermission and then came back for the second half of the show in full glam. So how she did that, I don't know. But we get into this whole like poem section, which I thought was really beautiful. It's basically her kind of over like her she's talking, but it's her and her two dancers who are both men who complimented her very well, are performing like the poem that's being like basically read out loud, but it's like to some like very like ethereal music. I don't know, it was beautiful. So then we get into Act Two. She strips off her makeup. She literally strips down to the point where we see her breasts, but she does have pasties on, which is very classy. And we get into Act Two. Act Two comes around, and we get into her continental phase. So I actually didn't know this. I thought she like went into continental and just won like the first time, but I learned during the show there was like a segment where it's like she like went through the different phases of like continental, like the continental 2006, 2009, and then 2012 when she eventually won. It was like, oh, I didn't know she like lost that many times. So that was really cool. And then we get into her winning Continental. Then we get into her winning Drag Race. So then we get into a whole Drag Race section towards the end of the show, which was amazing. Then she performs Goddess. It slays it. Slays, slays, slays. And then we get into the final act, which was just so like she's wearing this beautiful gown that's like reflecting, like it's almost like she's like a disco ball reflecting light, like literally like in the whole theater. It like light is reflecting off of this gown that she's wearing in the whole theater. And then it's like they were, oh my god, the production was amazing. But it was so interesting because with Jimbo the production was there, like we showed up and that's what the stage looked like. With Sasha, stripped, she was right about stripped, because when we got to the show for Sasha, there was nothing on the stage, like at all. The stage was bare. So I was like, okay, this is gonna be interesting. Like, what are we doing here? Like, I know it's gonna be good. I know I'm in for a ride, but I'm interested to like see where this is gonna go. With the thing with Sasha is that she brought the production with her. She was the production. That is a talent, to be able to do something like that. Like to be able to perform on Britney's level, and not Britney now. I'm talking about Britney like at her height, at her peak, like in the late '90s, early 2000s. Was like Sasha Colby performing tonight at age 40. I'm amazed by this woman's like charisma, uniqueness, and talent, child, because she completely slayed, completely like exceeded my expectations tonight. If you have not seen this woman live, go see Sasha Colby live. You will absolutely not regret it. There were people legitimately crying in front of me. Like there was a woman, there was this like lady in front of me, this white lady in front of me, bawling her eyes out. And at one point, Sasha did like a whole like Hawaiian dance because you know she's Hawaiian, that's her culture. There were a couple people crying. I saw crying, and as a matter of fact, I was like kind of like you know like wiping away some tears. It was a beautiful performance, and it was all lip syncing. Now she did lip sync to some of her own songs and her own um productions, I guess you could say, in terms of songs. But for the most part, it was her lip syncing. It was just really her lip syncing and performing. Like, I don't know. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. And it was so cool to go through like the phases of her life. Like, I can't wait to see Sasha Colby again live. If she had a second show in Washington, D.C., I would get tickets to that second show, absolutely, to go see her again. I would absolutely go see the show again. It was so good. So good. I want to see Sasha Colby at an all winter season. I'm obsessed now that I've seen her live. Obsessed. Legitimately the best drag show I've ever been to. Jimbo was the best drag show I had been to up until, you know, I seen Sasha Colby. Jimbo, I would probably give no lower than an 8.5 out of 10. I'd probably give Jimbo a 9 out of 10. I really did enjoy the show. Um, Sasha, I would give it 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. And I don't want to compare the two, but once again, it's just because I've seen both of them kind of basically back to back this month. I saw Jimbo early this month, like around March 8th, and now I just saw Sasha Colby. It's March 27th. So, oh my God, I had to talk about this show. I had so much fun. Sasha, I don't know if you ever gonna watch this video, child, but you slayed. All right. I really, really enjoyed this show. Once again, support your local drag scene. Support drag in general. Drag is not a crime. I love you all, and I will catch you all in the next video. I do have to get to a client reading. If you would like your own personal reading, by the way, I am available for readings. I am also do have merch available. I do design my own stickers, and I do make my own bracelets, my own evil eye bracelets. I don't have one on right now, but although I do have my I still have on my wristband for my Sasha Colby experience tonight, though. And the little stamp they gave me. Boom. All right, you guys, I love you all. I've got a client to get to. Thank you all for listening and watching. Sasha. Bye, everybody. Psychic with a T, the psychic with the T, that's me. That's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me. That's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me. That's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me. That's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me. That's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me. That's me. I don't care what the others say. Let's channel some energy today. I don't care what the others say. Let's channel some energy today. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong. This tarot card reading about to be long. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong. This tarot card reading about to be long. Psychic with a T, the psychic with a T, that's me. that's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me.